We live? If we are, let me check. We are? Alright, looks like we are. Alright. So, I got a little bit more work done on the blimp. It looks a little different. I got the texturing for the top done. I also put in these gears, and I put in some like wooden stabilizer things, so these gears spin. It looks pretty cool. I got it to like perfectly go in the stuff and whatnot. Let's see what else. Got the texture for the cloth for the propellers, and I added these cool little like holes right here to make it just look more old. Pretty cool. Yep. Overall, now I don't expect us to be spending too much time doing this blimp actually, because I mean it's just about done, honestly. The last kind of thing I want to do is for this little, let me put it in so you can see it better. For this little trap door that opens like that, I want to add like a little, maybe like pulley system or like a lever so that actually, you have a way to actually open it, you know? Yeah. So, that was the debate, pulley system or lever. I think, I'm gonna do a pulley system. Nah, I'm doing a lever. Yeah, I'm doing a lever. Oh. Alright, put it like right here. I don't want there to be too much like random crap on this deck, because I want people to be able to like actually move around on it. So, let's see here, drag this up. Can I get it to snap on here, maybe? No, it just snaps to the middle. Alright. Well, I don't need to be so, like, such a perfectionist on this. It's just an old ship, you know? It's not anything special. Something maybe like this. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Now we're going to do an incense. I keep on calling it incense. It's inset. Nope. Turn this off. Alright. Then extrude it downwards. And I think I might do a 38 maybe? 38? Come on. Or do I want it to be wooden? I don't know. Alright, and what is... Nope. Alright, this is 22, so I'm gonna do a 22 for this guy specifically. Nope, not a new. No, oh, alright. New, not a new. 22, there it is. Then edit mode, assign that, and oh, that's not the right one. It is supposed to be 20, not 22. Alright. 20. There we go. Alright. Now we get like another box. Scale it down. Pretty good, pretty good. How big is this? Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Bring this guy up. That's a little too long, I think, so going to nope. Yep, that's probably good. Maybe scale this guy like that. Put him a little closer to the actual thing. Alright. I think I have a good way to do this. Back to our old friends, slice it in half, then mirror it, right? Let's see, what do I want to delete? Vertices, right? Yep. Mirror. There we go. Now it looks like it always does. Turn on clipping. And then we just go bada bing. Then we so now when we do something like this, it also extrudes on that side. Nice. Let's see here. Raise this up a little, maybe. Yeah, like there's probably good. There we go, now we have a nice little handle. Does that look good? I don't know. Maybe probably flip it 90 degrees. And do something like this, maybe. Is that the right height? I feel like that's a pretty good height for it. Alright. Let's do texturing. I might want, like, I think it would be cool if give it... That's like a wood, right? Nah, I don't like that. This? No. Alright, first, I should really unwrap this. Cube projection. Cube projection still doesn't go. Smart UV project. It looks even worse. Alright. I can fix it up later. You know what? Stick with that. Stick with that. Alright, now this is going to be a new one. I want this to be like a orangish red. That's pretty solid. That looks a little too clean now. You know what? It's texture making 101 time. We are going to be making a new texture. Well, not really. Hopefully I still remember how to do this. We need a noise texture. We need a color ramp. Color into here. I think, yeah, that looks pretty good. And I'm gonna do like honestly, probably could leave it at that. Maybe a little bit more red. Yeah, like there. If you can't decide between making it orange or red, just make it orangish red, right? Roughness. Actually, I might want a little reflection on that. Alright. Got the basis for our lever. Now, how do we make it move? That's the question. I'll show you. Let's see here. Oh no, we want this guy. Get rid of this mirror. Applied. Alright. Now that point is the origin, we should just be able to turn it like so. Nice. That's our lever done. Does that look good? I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks fine. Oh, and I added a little circuit board right here because I thought that looks. I honestly don't know if that fits in. I might get rid of that. Yeah, the place is really starting to come together. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, and I also parented this all to this, so when you move this object right here, the entire thing moves, so you can like actually make it look like it's a moving airship. Pretty cool. Alright. I mean, really, that's it. Like, that's basically our airship done. Actually, I might want to. I had this like particle effect with this smoke, but the main problem with it is when you move the airship, because like this is how it's supposed to look naturally. You know, it's the smoke comes out of that hole right there, and then it goes into the hole right there, and that's supposed to be the thing that kind of lifts it up. But the problem is you move it like this, suddenly, you know, the smoke's over there now, which would actually probably be the problem in a real airship too, but, you know, this is fictional, so we're gonna fix this. This, I'm no expert in doing something like this. This is gonna be strictly a test. This could look completely awful and not work at all, but we're going to try. We need a plane, and then we need to rotate it 90 degrees. Alright, now we scale up a little, grab the edge right here, raise this up. Now we're gonna try and do an actual smoke effect, and it's probably gonna look really bad, but I can always come in and fix it later, try and make it look good. Alright, we're gonna do a similar thing. Gonna get a noise texture. I should probably reference it from this fence. Alright, I'm gonna copy all this, and then we have kind of a working point. Now I got a giant fence, alright. So, should be... Now I know that looks pretty bad, and it doesn't even move up yet. Alright. No, we need to combine XYZ. Alright. Combine XYZ. Vector. Why'd that do that? Alright. Oh, I think I know why. We need a mapping, and then a texture coordinate, right? Plug UV into vector, and then vector into other vector. Oh, but then it took away this. Of course it did. Why did it do that? Alright. Maybe just focus on making it actually look like smoke. We can get rid of the background later. Let's see here. Alright, it's annoying me how stretched out it is. I'm gonna just fix... Oh, you go in edit mode and then it suddenly looks normal. It doesn't really look like smoke, does it? Alright. So we change it like that, and then, yep. Alright. So we're gonna do a hashtag frame, and then it's probably gonna be way too fast, yeah. So now we divide it by, let's say, 100, see how that looks. I mean, that looks cool, but it's not really what I wanted. I thought it was gonna move up. Alright, let's try 1,000. Oh wait, now it's... the background's just mysteriously gone for some reason, alright. Oh wait, is my rotation, is location like the... Oh, okay, I was doing Z instead of Y. I need to do Y. Alright, that was weird for a second. Let's put this at 0. Does that still move? No, it's fine. Alright, I don't know why it's highlighted purple. Alright. Frame. Nope, not fame, frame. Divided by 1,000. And now... oh, it's going down. Can I divide it by a negative? Negative 1,000. Alright, now it's going up, but it's way too slow. I'm gonna do 100. How's that? That's decent. I mean, still looks really bad. I think I should probably scale up the smoke a little. I know there's a way to do like all of these at once, but I'm not smart. Alright, let's do 10. Oh no, let's do 0.5. And then 0.5. And then 0.5. That's some... it's getting cut off by the edges, though. I don't know how to fix that. But that's decent smoke. And also, when you look at it like this, then it does that. So I'm going to copy paste it, then rotate it like this. Nope. Rotate it like IO 90. So you can kind of see it from both sides, and it looks weird, so I'm going to why not mess with the Z a little, right? Like, put it like that. I don't know why that's still 0. Can I mess with the rotation, maybe? Yeah, rotation is key. Alright, do something like that, and now it just looks kind of like a smoke that's without rhyme or reason. Still looks a little weird, but we're going for like a low poly kind of vibe here, so it's like the best we can do. That's pretty good. Oh, why is it loading? Alright. I think Blender was doing too much. I'm gonna cut out then go back in real quick. Pretty sure I saved it before, didn't I? Yep. Alright. We're back. Save it. Alright. Not the best smoke. Maybe I should make it more gray, right? Something like that, maybe? That's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. So that's pretty much... Oh, I also have to parent these to the ship. Now I can drag everything. Don't mind this block. This block was for getting these holes in the ship. That's not part of anything. I'm gonna delete that, but I might use it again. Alright. We've got a pretty decent ship going. Alright. Let me check stream, make sure it's all good. Let's see here. We've got a pretty decent ship going. Alright. Let me check stream. Alright, so this might be all we're doing for this blimp today, but I do want to make some other stuff, including, I saw this really cool inspiration earlier. This thing's still so sick though. Oh, maybe we should make it so that it only shows up when it's on a certain frame. Like, cause like we don't want it blowing through when the gate's closed, we want it blowing through when it's open. How would one accomplish that, I wonder? So that's kind of where... Is there like an opacity on here? No opacity. Transparent? No. Maybe. I don't know that, is there a command for like, I know hashtag frame, I don't know like hashtag frame start, you know, don't make this transparent, make this transparent at like a certain frame. That might be something I have to look into. Not right now though, because I'm streaming. Alright, new file. Alright, what I want to do is something cool. I want to go into edit mode, and then knife time, do this, do this. Alright, now you're probably wondering what we're making. We are making wireframe. This is obviously too narrow. Thicken it up a little. That looks pretty good. And now we add an array modifier, and suddenly we have one of those like scaffoldings in buildings. Pretty cool. We could do like a crane. We could do a crane. Alright. Well, we know this modifier is good. Let's apply that, and let's just do a new and then make it like orange for now. Oh, these stack? Oh, I didn't know that. Alright. That's pretty cool looking. What was I even trying to do with this? I just thought it would be cool. Oh, I know. Yeah, I remember. Alright, get rid of this one for now. I'm gonna take this into another file I've been working on. Where is it? There it is. Oh, nope. Gotta save it first. Alright, let's say crane block. I don't know. Copy it. Take it in here. This place is pretty cool. Oh, fell out of the map. Alright, so we got a bunch of washing machines, a little table, and I gotta work more on these alleys. Oh, big hand right here, but I thought maybe put like a crane. Crane would be pretty cool. Oh, little building entrance. Alright. Oh, and I could put these benches all around this big hand. That would be pretty sweet. Alright. raise it up a little. There we go. Alright. I didn't know this was like complicated math. I'm just gonna... That's good enough for what we're trying to do. Sorry, I can't do negative 725.36 plus 180 in my head. Math has failed me. Nope. Alright, now we got a bunch of benches around a giant hand. Nice. Real nice. But I wanted to... Oh, I forgot the whole reason I came in, because I got this crane block. I wanted to copy this. And then paste it in here. Alright. I thought a crane would look cool somewhere. Gonna do like that. Why is there a giant ball in the sky? Is that just... Oh yeah, I think I remember doing that. Alright. Alright, crane can go there. Scale this up. A little too big. Alright, scale it down a little. Right, like there. That's probably pretty good. And then apply that, copy paste that, make it negative 90, and then raise it up. Now I got like a little crane guy. Oh, maybe like that, right? They have like that little overhang usually. Maybe one overhang, that too. There we go. Now imagine a big blimp just flying over this city. That would look pretty cool, wouldn't it? I'm guessing that this is not a movable object, right? There are those fences I love so much. Yeah. Alright. Wait, I have a better way. Knife. There. And that's a little too big though, so I'm going to take this, move it back just a touch, like there. drag this up. I think that looks pretty good. Don't you agree? Time for the fence I love so much. Where is it? That's not it. Alright, gotta find out what material this fence is. It's number 61. Got it. No 61 here. Got a new one. And add 61. Sign. Cube projection. This looks pretty good. Wait, I haven't even shown you with the shading yet. Look at this. Come on, you gotta admit this is sick. Oh, I could add some street lights, maybe. Right? Yeah. Oh, there was this issue with the trees glowing. I figured out why the trees glow. Shader editor time. Because of this pane right here. So we're going to... Can I do like a replace, maybe? No. Alright. I'm just going to do a principled BSDF. I think that'll fix the problem, maybe? Yeah. I mean, it's a darker tree, but, you know, you get what you get. I might actually like the glowing tree better. mean, sure, it's not too natural, but I think it looks cool. Alright. So, got... This area obviously needs some more stuff. What could you sit in a big open area in a city besides a bunch of rows of plants and a big hand? It can't be too abstract because then, you know, we already have the hand. And the benches look a little weird, so I would like probably some just normal city-like stuff. I could put another dumpster. Where's my dumpster? There it is. Probably gotta. This mode, yeah. I mean, it looks worse, but, you know, it's not like this is the final. We're just editing right now. Put a dumpster right there, because why not? A little crooked. Nothing a little rotating won't fix. So you kind of come in, and then what else should be in here? Storm drain, maybe. Yeah, storm drain. Nope, nope. What did I just do? Alright. Oh, like a pothole, maybe. Like... maybe like 6. Yeah, that's fine. Let's make a new image. Let's see here. Don't I have like a stone? That looks like a pothole. I mean, not a pothole, a storm drain. Maybe do a little, inset and down. There we go. A little low poly, maybe make it a little smaller. Pretty cool, pretty cool. On to... What am I on to? Street light, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna steal a street light from one of my other worlds. And it's this one. I already have it selected and everything, alright. Command C. Command V, alright. Tricky part is finding out where it went. There it is. What did I just do? That light's a little too bright. Is that 10,000? Down to 1,000. That's good. Nice smooth lighting. Is that what you call it? I think so. Maybe 2,000. Yeah, it's good. Alright. Rotate the sky kind of like that. Probably need another in the other corner. Alright. This place looks pretty cool. Because you like come up through here, you're like, oh, this little alley's cool. And you come up through here, you're like, oh, this place is eat. Now the alley's still cooler than this, but I like the hand. The hand's pretty cool. You gotta have some abstract stuff. That's, I don't know, I think that's just like my style of making things. Still feels empty. Maybe maybe another one of these things, like right here. Probably. Let me do a little cutout. What am I doing? Being an idiot. Alright, more random crap with trees. This is starting to come together. Maybe I could, like, make, like, a little actual shop here or something. Like, trim these two down. Like, do something like this. And then you know, make like a little stall right there. I guess we can get started on it. Is that the right size for a door? Yeah, it's good. Alright. Extrude. Alright, so there's like the rough outline of like a window and a door. Obviously no textures yet, but you know, it'll get there, it'll get there. If I were to do a texture, it would need to be something similar to like this color. And I think that's... I'll just do it all from here. I'm gonna do... How do I want to do this? I'm gonna do... Image... I'm gonna do like... this stone image... and... change up this color, kinda. Alright, get a curve in here, bump up the red, and then scale up the white, somewhere like there. And this texture is way too detailed, so go into UV Editor tab, scale all this stuff down. Still looks out of place. Shader editor, down more. And we need, where is it? This is a good texture for a door. Looks out of place for a window. That's not a color that, like, is present here. Do something like that, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know what? Crank down the... Yeah, this is a window, so it needs, like, some reflections and whatnot. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of blends in. That's cool. I want to do like what is it? one of those like little overhead things. I could, oh, I could use one of these textures I just got for the blimp to make this. Let's see here. Desktop. One of these. I like this one. I wonder if I could maybe do like a separate by selection on these, and then do like a wireframe. No, that's not what I want. Alright, a wireframe on these. Put the thickness down on like 0.1 maybe. What? 0.01. There we go. That looks pretty proper. Besides the giant hole that leads to the void, but you know, that's what all storekeepers have to deal with nowadays. It's nice and ugly, just the way I like it. Alright. Let me add like a doorknob. I'm gonna shade this smooth, and I'm just gonna add like a gold kind of look to it. Crank up down the roughness, crank up the metallic. Roughness up a little bit. There we go. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Like a little shop. I never knew how useful like having a bunch of random types of fabric could be, because like I never really had like fabric like that for textures.
good. I was gonna see if you had your air on. I'm
Mm-hmm.
making some nachos.
I just realized I'm not recording. That sucks. I'm gonna end this for now, figure out maybe that sucks. I didn't get to show any of that. If I close out Blender and then I don't know why this is doing this. There we go. I just put this on the bottom. And then can you see this right now? I guess I should probably I'll delete this. Screen capture. And then hide OBS. Alright. And move it down. Well, that was weird. But I can like move around and you guys can see me moving around, maybe? Well, good enough, because I'm ending this anyway. Sorry about that. No, but none of you that are watching. Wait, let me show you what I did real quick. Pretty cool, and then I just did this little stall right here too. Pretty cool.